Hey guys, it is my 2-year mark for my locks, and that was on the 1st for New Year's. What a way to start it off. It's gonna be such a nice memory to have every year as the new year rings in. But I am ready for a change now that they are 2 years old. I'm looking to get another bead, and I am collaborating with a creative as hell, amazing artist, and I found her on Instagram. I'll give you guys details as soon as I'm able to get the order placed once we're done designing it together and she makes and sends it out to me. More on that later, but the other change I want to make is color my hair finally. I used to color my hair a lot for those that have been following my journey ever since the beginning, or for those that have seen that first video where I showed off my hair when it used to be curly, and then when I first started coloring it and all the crazy fun colors I used to do. So I wanted to wait until my locks were at their strongest point outside of being, you know, like little baby locks in their early stages. So now that they're 2 years old and I've been preforming since the beginning, I think they are pretty much ready to start coloring and they can handle it. From what you guys can see, basically the tips are a little bit light from the coloring in the past. It just still amazes me that they faded to a blonde, because the last color I had for my entire head when I started locking up was an eggplant color. So it's just cool that it reverted back to the light highlighted color that I first did to my hair. So I just bought a new box of the Splat Lightning Bleach kit to basically do it on my own, and I'm hoping to go to a special salon, details on that later if it happens, and get them colored by them. So I'm gonna take you guys through that process today, and hopefully I don't fuck up. Okay, so I am ready. I got all the tools I need to make this happen. So let's get started. So I don't make a mess. So shake this for 1 whole minute, and then when you're done shaking it for a whole minute, let it sit for another minute just for it to thicken up fully, and then you can start applying. probably gonna be making a lot of funny faces because I know this shit is strong and I don't want to be inhaling this shit, so I gotta work quick. And I'm only looking to go about halfway. I'm not trying to do my full head. And then once I figure I put enough on each, I'm gonna wrap them individually with tin foil, aluminum foil, whatever you want to call it, and spreading the dye all evenly. I'm just hoping, since my locks are so thick, I only have to do one take of this. So we'll see how this goes. I've never even palm rolled my locks, and here I am doing it now just to get the dye evenly. And I'm looking at viewfinder a lot just to see where I'm like putting it in my hair. Don't want to go too high up. Now, because the tips of my locks are already on from previous tying, I feel like the end of processing, once I get it all washed out and stuff, it's gonna look different tones of blonde probably. But it's okay as long as it's light enough for the coloring process. So yeah. Alright. So that's good enough. Shit is strong, man. Just be careful doing this, guys, because it'll probably give you a headache when doing this. So just don't inhale so much. Make sure it's nicely wrapped around that block and tight. And I'll see you guys when I am done doing the rest of these, because it's going to be a long process, obviously, since I'm doing it on my own. But I'll be back. Alright, so I am done now applying all of the lightning bleach to my locks. It looks pretty funny wrapped up in the tinfoil like this, but that probably took me maybe an hour from what I estimated. Thank goodness I only had 21 locks. If you are doing this by yourself with no help and you have a lot, just have a lot of patience and good luck trying to breathe. By the end of it, my eyes are not burning like a lot, but mildly burning. And then, like I said, I tried holding my breath as much as I could. So a little bit, my nostrils are a little bit inflamed from the stench of the chemicals. And just make sure, obviously, you're wearing the gloves the entire time. You have one of these brushes. They're gonna come in really clutch for applying this chemical to your hair. So just have a lot of patience, guys, and hopefully if you don't have that much, you were able to use up the whole bottle like I did. I practically used the entire thing. It's all gone. If you have thick locks like I do, you obviously have to apply more than your thinner ones, so just keep that in mind and just make sure it's all evenly spread around the entire lock, because you want the whole thing to line up. If you have a lot of locks, you probably will need more than 1 box of chemical dye to make sure you apply to all your locks. I almost ran out. I just made sure I evenly put it around, and I put more on the thicker locks than I did than the thinner ones. So that's my advice to you guys. Now I'm just going to let this develop in my hair for about 45 minutes to an hour, just because my hair is darker. It's not super dark, so if you were doing it from black hair, then yeah, you would probably need an hour developing time. If your hair is already blonde, you want to get a little bit blonder, probably 30 minutes to 45. But just keep that time frame in mind when you are trying to do this. If you have something to do later on, don't do that. Give yourself enough time to sit here and have the patience to do it all, and then let it develop, and then you're gonna wash it out, obviously. I'm hoping I do not have to go buy another box to lift it again, but if I feel like it does, it was only $8.99 at Bed Bath & Beyond, so I'll just probably get another box. But I'll see you guys in another hour. Also, if you want to help with the developing time, put your hair or locks into a nice shower cap. This one came in the package from Manic Panic that I purchased. It came with the gloves, the brush, and then the shower cap. And then you're gonna use a blow dryer, or you could sit in those old school big, it's not a blow dryer, but like you guys know what I'm talking about. It looks like an egg shape. You sit on a chair and sit under that. Yeah, if you have one of those, that's pretty cool. My mom used to use those on us all the time when we were younger. She would do like those rollers and like hairspray the crap out of our hair and like make us sit under there for hours to get the perfect curls when we were younger. But I do not have one of those, and I'm sure most people do not have them anymore. So just shower cap it up and just use a nice blow dryer. That's what I'm trying to say. So that will help with your developing time. Alright, so it has been about 15 minutes. Get this off. Ooh, kind of nervous. That looks pretty blonde to me, guys. What? Jeff's reaction right now, I don't know. What? What do you mean? Say what? I don't know what he's saying. I think he's trying to say I cut my hair. I don't think I did. Look at that. What? Damn, my Bradley's pretty good here. The little baby one. I don't know. I feel happy about it. I'm gonna look closer in the mirror, obviously. I gotta wash it all out. The point is, obviously, it's not staying this color. I'm supposed to get it as bright as much as I can to get my colored hair that I want to achieve. This one's so dark green colored. taking this shit off because chemical is definitely getting strong there. Just like tossing them to the floor. Up there. Why did I think of pulling them earlier? Oh my god. The process goes so much faster. This one's the fat one. Oh, anemia. The very first lock. Out. I don't like it. Alright, well, I'm going to wash them and see how they look up close in the mirror soon. And also, if you have locks, the package does come with like a shampoo and it's not labeled conditioner, but basically that's what it is, the second package. As you guys know, with LOCS, you're supposed to be using like a residue-free shampoo, so I probably don't suggest using those two packages that they provide. I'm gonna stick with my Dolly LOCS shampoo, and obviously with LOCS we don't condition, so I'm probably going to use the shampoo twice, maybe 3 times, to make sure all of this chemical is safely out of my locks, because you do not want them trapped in there. And you know, with locks, they absorb things, so just take the time to do the double washing on those, okay? Okay, so Jeff thinks it doesn't look good for now. He misses the old color, but it's not brown anymore, so it's probably a shock for him. I do need to do a second lift. There were some parts, which is to be expected, that didn't catch the blonde all the way, especially on this side where are they? Here. Like when I was starting to run low on how much of the bleach that I had left. So you can kind of see it's still kind of brown in some parts, but it's okay. I'm going to go back to Bed Bath & Beyond tomorrow after work at 6:30. So I will do that and lift it one more time tomorrow. To be expected, your hair will probably feel a little bit dry, obviously through the bleaching process. That's why I wanted to wait till they were 2 years old, because I knew how harsh this is usually on hair, and I didn't know what it was going to be like for locks. It's not like I'm saying they're completely dry, but I could tell they could need a little moisture in them. But yeah, I'm going to color them again tomorrow, and then let's see if I could set up an appointment to have them professionally colored. I feel confident enough that I could do the coloring on my own, but for Jeff's sake, so he could stop giving me some glares, I'll get that professionally colored.